Doobie doo doobie 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 doo. Hey, Lee. Hey, Cody. Hey.
Hi.
So, how's you?
Icky.
Icky. Why icky?
The coughing. I have a really bad headache. I'm very tired. Hi, Lee. Because I can't sleep.
Coughing's keeping you awake.
Yeah. I mean, I've fallen asleep for like 10, 15 minutes and I wake up coughing. But
tonight, more Americans have fallen into poverty.
Punisher.
Those regardless of women and people of color, they see Washington fighting over a relief bill. Mr. President, why haven't you been able to get them the help they need? 30 seconds here.
Because Nancy Pelosi doesn't want to approve it. I do, but that's one of the reasons I think we're going to send up and ask me. Pelosi doesn't want to approve it.
Thank you. Hey, Christy.
Hey, Christy. It's your problem, not why I was been just sleeping. Good. Yeah.
What?
I says apart from out else, it's all you've been doing, just sleeping.
I was watching Kitchen Nightmares, actually.
What?
Kitchen Nightmares. I love Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, isn't that yeah. I know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He goes and fixes restaurants.
Yeah, he used to do Hell's Kitchen and that as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
And MasterChef. I think he still does MasterChef.
Did he?
I have no idea, but I don't have TV. I haven't had cable in 5 or 6 years, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Man, it hurts.
Never mind. Bless you. Bless you, cotton socks.
At least I made it all the way through the auction today.
You say? I was surprised. Yeah, it didn't pop.
I was surprised too. I actually started drifting off at one point, and then I was like, ugh, and opened my eyes just as I think it was Jesse bit on something, and I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, I need to stay awake.
Yeah.
Mm.
I had a couple hours sleep, yeah. I had a couple hours.
Ow.
Yeah. Just like I say, I just thought I'd jump on and say hi to everybody after walking that. So. Oh,
Hey, Susanna.
at least you won the cup.
Yeah, I won the cup. Yay. And it was not rigged. I really didn't, I hadn't actually seen the Fuggler in any of the videos because I didn't go back and watch any of them. Yeah, right, Susanna. I'll just jog right on down. Why am I going to go to the hospital?
Yes, yeah.
That makes no sense.
Not for a cough.
It's a cold. I always get a cough when I get a cold because I smoke. So I am not calling 911 for a cough. That's for emergencies. This is not an emergency.
For cough.
An emergency is when you're having a heart attack or you're bleeding to death. This is not an emergency.
Over here, emergency is different. Yeah, it's not an emergency to the deed.
Do what?
Over here is different. It's not an emergency unless you deed.
I still couldn't hear you.
I said over here, it's only caused emergency if you deed.
Dead. Okay. Yeah, it's 911 is for like life and death type of situations. This is not that. Yeah. Yeah, actually, Tiger got the squash lot today, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice lot as well.
It was.
Yep, a very nice lot. Did you go back and watch it, Punisher?
Well, if he had gone back to watch it, he would have known that it got sold.
No, because
I understand, Susanna, but even coronavirus isn't a reason to call 911. Not unless you're having problems breathing, which I'm not. Until I'm coughing, then I have an issue breathing, but anybody has an issue breathing when they're coughing.
Well, she does have an issue. She is breathing.
Fuck off, Fluffy.
Oh. So depending on who you are, that is an issue. It's you cook dinner. I did that once. Hey, well, I wonder where everybody else is.
Just because you don't feel good doesn't mean you can call an ambulance to come get you and take you to the hospital to get tested. It's not how it works here. You have to make an appointment and go to a testing center.
Yeah.
Or make an appointment and go to your doctor's office and have a test done, and then go home and wait for them to call you and tell you what your results are.
We have something similar. It's called NHS Direct. You'd phone them. It's basically the non-emergency service.
Hmm.
You basically phone them and say, "Listen, this is what," and if they think by what you're telling them, it's serious enough, they'll call an ambulance. Right? Yeah, fingers crossed, squishy. But yeah. It's one of them things.
I know everybody is just so quick to jump on the, oh, you have coronavirus, even if you just have a cold. I know the symptoms are very similar, but there are distinctive differences, and I don't have the coronavirus symptoms, so.
That's why if I feel anything coming on, go beat them all in one.
Yeah, Suzanne, I probably would have picked on you for that too. Just saying. It's a bat. It's not like it's a mountain lion, I mean, if you think about it, while the fire department is trying to get a bat out of your house, someone's house might be burning down.
The best way to get a bat out of your house. Turn all the lights on. It will literally die trying to find the dog first.
You just throw a towel over it, just like you would with a bird. Then carry the towel outside and release it.
I'll just turn the lights on and go and sit and play the Xbox. The flyer is eventually.
Well, if it can't figure out how to get out of your house without all the lights on, it's not going to figure out how to get out of the house with the lights on. So that makes no sense.
Or just turn the lights off in the room that it's in, and keep it as a pet. So that'd probably end up doing. Or Diego have it as a pet. There you go, Diego. There's your pet bat.
Pets don't make good pets.
No, it's coming up Halloween.
Doesn't matter. They still don't make good pets.
Sure, there. Hey, Jerry.
Hello.
Hey, Jerry.
Quiet, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's dark out here.
Yeah.
That happens at nighttime.
See, that's my view for Disney.
Wow. Nice view.
I'm just waiting. Hold on. Just waiting.
He's waiting for something. What the fuck was that?
You seeing that?
Yeah, I think guys do it. Oh. Oh, wow, look at that. That's cool.
Look at the upstairs window.
Oh, yeah.
It's very bright.
Hi, Willow.
Hello.
Hi, Willow.
Hi, sweetie.
Oh, the fog. That's great, that with the fog.
Oh, it's Halloween lights. Those two big red eyeballs across the way I thought was a fire.
Oh, Jesus. That's cool.
Is this your yard, Jerry?
Yes. Oh, yes. He's always been put up to the hospital days.
Wow.
That's his Christmas decorations. There's just people coming out of the river there. That's cool. Oh, Jesus.
See, and this is my favorite.
Yeah, the dog.
That's my Halloween house.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool, Jerry.
Yeah, definitely. So how long did it roughly take you to do all that?
What's that?
How long roughly did it take you to do all that?
About a week.
Oh,
I put it out little by little. So that
Yeah.
way, you know, it's always something different when they come by.
has it terrified anybody yet?
He's my big puppy.
That's cool. The electric bill will be sky high.
That's okay. It's well worth it.
Jerry's postal people must love him.
What?
I said, your postal people must love you.
The guys that deliver your packages.
Oh, the mailman loves me. So does the UPS people and all them. We always offer them waters.
Mm.
We always say, you guys all set? Need a water? They say yes, and we give them one.
Nice.
All right, let me get out of here and go back to the regular chat.
Well, all right. Anyway, hi Willow.
Hello, dear.
How is you? What are you doing? What have you been up to?
Oh, I've been deconstructing some more jewelry, and let's see. I don't know. I've just done a bunch of puttering today. I'm set up to cut my hair,
Ooh.
and I've been deconstructing jewelry when I take breaks from doing stuff.
Yeah.
My back is on track now, so I'm back to busy.
Yeah, that's good. As long as it's getting there, it's helping.
I got a text from Issa today.
Did you see what?
She actually tried to call me, but I was trying to sleep, so I ignored the phone. She texted me to let me know that Talon was he was already doing multiplication math problems and that he was in the advanced math class in school.
Cool.
That's good.
I was like, yay, I'm so proud of him. Huh?
I said, Willow, your box is packed.
Oh, cool. Goodie package.
Yeah, he gave me like 2 feet of room in here once I packed up everything.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling.
Christy, he'll be 7 on November 1st. So
Yeah, and I'll be 42.
he's in the 1st grade. John was a walking calculator before the alcohol killed his brain. And apparently his son is taking after him. He actually mentioned that in a text. She was like, he's just like his daddy. His dad would be proud. And I'm like, why are you texting me with this? You know,
Yeah.
I don't know what she was fishing for, but whatever it was, she didn't get it because I was just like, you'll tell him I'm proud of him. And that was the end of that, you know. But it's the only time she's texted me except to email me and let me know she wasn't taking me to my appointment.
Mm.
Yeah, unless to bail on you.
So she doesn't contact me unless she wants something or she's trying to fish for information.
Yeah.
So you want to come here and go trick or treating?
Hell yeah.
I growed out of that decades ago, dear.
Not
I
me.
want
As you
to
can
go
tell.
to yours and have a photo beside the dog.
You should see on Halloween. They all come around. They take pictures with all the stuff.
We don't even hardly have Halloween around here anymore as a city.
Mm.
Well, like
My
I said, I don't understand why these cities are closing off Halloween because
Mm.
that's when you have to wear a mask. So I'm like, there you go. You're
It's
wearing
not
a
the right
mask.
because it's not the right kind of mask. My neighborhood isn't the kind that you would go door to door in anyway, under any
Christy.
circumstances. So
Christy, did you ever hear of a TV?
Christy needs to take up cross stitch or something.
Yeah, she needs to take some hobby.
You need a new hobby.
You have a hobby.
Said she needs a new
Here.
hobby.
Christy, Lee,
Yeah, punches in the chat, squashes in the chat.
hello, Squashy dear.
Yeah, Talon was supposed to be born on Halloween, but when Issa went to the hospital when she was in labor,
Mm.
the nurses there decided they didn't want her to have Satan baby, so
Mm.
they gave her the stuff that slowed down her contractions.
I wanted Chris to be born at midnight because we were at the Salem Hospital in Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
But he was born 7 minutes before midnight. I said, couldn't you wait 7 more minutes?
My mom was upset because I didn't have my son sooner because she wanted him born on the 25th of July and I had him on the 26th because the 25th was her birthday.
That's what they all say, Christy.
I'm like,
We're done. We have the one and done. We wanted 2, but that was when the economy crashed, so it wasn't viable.
Hello, Susanna.
If the economy had stayed solvent when we had Christopher, we would have went for another, but everything crashed in 2007, so that was when Biden was in his vice president, and yet he's over there saying that he had a great economy when he was in office. No, he didn't. Everything crashed, man. But
Well, they think they can just throw anything out there like that and that people aren't going to remember or aren't going to bother to look before they choose. And people aren't that stupid. But apparently they don't get the memo because they just keep doing it.
well,
Yeah.
you've only got a choice of 2 candidates, so it's
Not complicated.
pick one or the other. They both suck. So pick whichever one sucks the least.
see, if I had to pick, I would go with Trump only because I've said it for years. White House, the White House needs to be run like a business because that's what it is. It's a
Really,
business.
because his business sucks.
No, his business has been booming. If it wasn't for COVID right now, millions of people would be in work and there would be a lot better things going on.
Yeah, except all his businesses are in debt.
That's his businesses, but the rest of the country was doing fine. He had the lowest unemployment rate in like 50 years. So you can hate the man all you want, but if you're going by facts, you got to go by facts.
He's destroying the planet.
It doesn't matter. If you're
Diego
going by
Zombie.
facts, you got to go by facts.
It doesn't matter that he's helping destroy the planet? Really?
Yeah, it doesn't. Because you got to look at it this way, Cody. Do you want a job or do you want a planet? Which one
I
do
want
you
to be able to breathe. That would be
You
good.
can't have both. You know, unfortunately, as mean as it sounds, yeah, you can look at me crazy all you want, but as mean as it sounds, it's the truth, and the truth hurts.
What good is
The
having a
matter
job
is,
if you're
what
dead?
will job if there isn't a planet to live on?
Yeah. Doesn't it good to have a job if your planet is dead?
You got to understand, you can't have one thing without the other.
Yeah. What you
As
were
much
also
as
going to
you hate
realize
it.
is how long is it going to take to destroy this planet, regardless of what you do.
Not as long as it should, given the way
It's not going to
Trump
be overnight.
deregulating
And I
everything.
guarantee it'll not be in the next 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 years. So at least, you know,
Because if you want to pick, we can pick on everything that's going on right now. People who smoke, people who drink, people who take drugs. If you want to get rid of all that, that's all destroying the planet too. But that's all out there, and everybody's fine with all those things. So you can't go and pick on one thing and not pick on the other. See, I look at the big picture. I don't look at what's in front of me.
Mm.
Because you can't. Because if you do, you're never going to see everything and you're never going to understand everything. As much as you hate it, it's the way it is. Like I said, I'm not saying that I like Trump, but when you put his numbers compared to what Obama and Biden, when they were in office for 8 years, unemployment was at its highest. People were struggling. And it was just terrible. Because like I said, we would have had another kid if it wasn't for the economy crashing in 2007. Excuse me. He's been in office. If it wasn't, like I said, take out the COVID and look at what his numbers were. He had the lowest unemployment in over 50 years. So as much as you can hate the guy, you got to say he must have been doing something right.
Now, did he have the lowest
All these
unemployment,
other
or did they
presidents-
just cut
all
people
these
off of
other
unemployment?
presidents, whether it was Bush, Clinton, Obama, they couldn't get to sit down at a table with North Korea and Russia and all them. He
What?
sat down with them. He opened up doors. As much as you can hate the guy, you got to say he was doing things that those
Okay.
other ones couldn't do.
I don't do politics.
Well, but that's why I'm saying.
anyway.
Anyhow, like they say, you're not supposed to talk about politics or religion, but I just hate it when someone just doesn't look at the facts. And like I said, I'm not saying I like the guy, I'm not saying I hate the guy. I'm just saying if you put the facts there and you don't have any names and say, who would you rather have? You want the person that is.
I just shot them all and vote for Fluffy. You know?
I personally say scrap the whole system and start all over again like you can, but they don't want to do that.
Yeah. I just vote for myself. There you go. Fluffy for president.
Anyhow,
That'll be fun. Yeah, very fun.
going to be doing yard sales this weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
Where
got
about
sent
the
notice for look at the Jerry, please. I don't get that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I got sent the thing. They're supposed to have lots of toys and everything.
Right.
We'll go see what's there.
Is that close or?
Like 20 minutes away.
That's not too bad.
No,
Diego.
I don't care. I'll drive an hour if it's worth, if it's worth it.
Yeah.
If the items
Okay.
are worth, if it's for like one or two items, no.
Mm.
But if it's like, like for a whole bunch, then you say, yeah, okay, once you start cutting, your gas and everything,
Mm.
then you can say, yep, it's, it's worthwhile, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's what some people don't understand when I used to live up north and they would travel like for 3 hours to go up to Maine and to save, to get a toy for $1.50. So I saved $9. I say, but you spent 20 in gas. So how did you save $9? Oh, I got the toy for $2. I'm like, but you spent 20.
Yeah.
I'm not praising them, Cody. See, once again, not paying attention.
I had a funny joke earlier as well, Christy. And I woke up. I can't remember. Yeah. My cat is trying to dig his way into his food bowl, even though there's food in it.
when Obama and Michelle go on a date.
Yeah. Mine was something like a snail and turtle. Wee. Tell you what you need to do, Jerry. Get a drone, right? And just as the sun starts to come up, take a fly around your house with all the decorations. That would be fun. Or start an episode of Cribs. That'd be good.
Well, all I know is, like it says, I'll be celebrating Halloween. I don't care what the rest of the town says.
Why not?
I'm like, nope.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
there's Jamie.
Tweedledum. Hey, where's Tweedledum?
Be nice.
Where's Tweedledum?
Don't know.
He's resting his mouth.
That'd be a first.
No, he's probably playing with his new phone.
Did you get the
You guys
S20?
went out and got,
Hmm?
you guys went out and got new
You
phones.
get the S20?
Both of us.
It's not bad, is it?
I'm actually on it now.
What'd you get?
The S20.
To me, the best one on the market. By hands down.
I've been trying to set it up for like the last 30, 45 minutes.
20 seconds. I just took it out of the box and pressed the button.
No, I was switching stuff over from my old phone.
That's
Samsung Share.
Bless you.
Yep, because I hate setting up a phone.
That's why what I do beforehand, I back everything up to Samsung Share. And
that's what I
set it
did.
up.
Because
Yeah,
they
but-
didn't set it was supposed to be a swap on the phone,
Mm.
but they told us to keep our old phone until they send us a box to send it back. So I've still got the Note 10, so I was able to bring it home, use my Wi-Fi, and transfer it over in like 30 minutes.
Mm.
yeah, because now a lot of places won't even do the transferring anymore.
No.
Well, some of them will, but they charge you for it now. Before,
But now with I didn't know anything about the Samsung Share, and they said, well, it's been a while, and we've only had the 10 about a year and a half or year and a half. And I didn't know I could have done it then.
Mhm.
Because I hate setting up a phone. So the only thing I got to do is go in and set my ringers.
Mm. Well, I can send you the Arthur Colin one again. You growling at you little mother sugar. You're sitting there looking at me growling.
I want you to feed them something.
I just read him just 2 minutes ago.
That don't matter to a cat.
He's got his little nibbles as well, which it tells me he doesn't like his little dreamy treats. Right, so every time I put them down, he look at me and go, "No, I don't want him to walk off." Then you look at it, and if I'm eating something, I'll give him a little bit of chicken or something. Then he'll go back and eat his dreamies.
I don't
Yeah.
eat the cat treats, which is very weird. We have 2 cats, and neither one of them will eat like the whisker lickings, or whatever.
Yeah.
Ounce or it. They won't eat it. We put it. I buy it. I put it out for them. They look at it, sniff it, walk away. It's
That's
like, yeah,
it's
if I
like
put it in
food
their
poisoning.
dish, if I put it in their dish, they eat all around it. Our baby one, it's spoiled. She likes
So where's Cody?
to eat the lobster.
He left.
Mm.
This is his opinion.
She got mad at me.
No, go to bed, baby. You're fine.
Oh, she's in the chat.
Mm.
I'm actually surprised she's awake. Russell. I suppose I still think she's been secretly going back watching all my lives. So she gets the little green fugler. She's secretly been what she's doing, just rewatching her, isn't she? That's where my watch hours are coming from. Thanks, Cuddy.
Have they stopped the yard sales by you yet, Jamie?
Do what?
Have they stopped the yard sales out by you yet?
Not yet.
I know some people said that they've already stopped because it's already gotten too cold.
Okay, that's got to change.
Oh, what are you doing?
Evidently, I put Boom Shakalaka as notification somehow, and it's not on the right notification.
That's hilarious.
Hey, Ma.
Hi, loves. What are we doing tonight?
Hello, Tina.
Nothing much, just having a chill. How are you?
Oh, relaxing after a long day.
I think I was teasing Tim earlier with some of my auction items. Sorry, Tim, I love you.
It's all good, dude.
I think you really like them Lesney cars.
Yeah. I was born on wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have a lot of
Drop my
nice
phone.
stuff.
I don't have my case on it yet.
Do anything.
Mm.
Won't have my case till Saturday.
And
So when?
Saturday. I order them off Amazon. They're cheaper.
It is what it
Go to,
is.
go to Wally World. Get one at Wally World.
No, they don't have cases. I want.
Walmart's usually cheap cases and everything.
I get
got
those. I get the sub case.
I got mine when I got like a silicone case bonus with the phone.
With 2 children, you get the one that are like the military grade. That if they drop it, it's not going to break the phone.
I got the auto one.
The one
Yeah,
we used to get otters all the time, but now we do the sub case, which is a little bit more rugged than the otter.
We can't get them over here. We get crap things.
Crappanese.
You-
Yeah, I know those cases.
If you want a case, all you got to do is say something.
And you'll have to show me what they look like.
When I get my case, I will.
I'll go on. The invoice for what's her face again? What's her name?
Bonnet,
T-shirt.
not bonnet. Oh,
T-shirts.
Becky.
Yeah, sorted.
Oh, did you already pay it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get the one that connects to the side, and then I can carry it on my belt.
Yeah.
That's the one I like.
This one will do it. The case I'm getting will do it too. But where sometimes the otters, the rubber piece stretches, this one, the one I have, I've never had a problem with it stretching. So.
Hey, good boy. You made it.
Hey, my baby. Hey.
No, well, he's been trying to do this for about 10 minutes. Hang on, see if I can do it.
No. Really, Dilly?
Hey, you gotta get out now. Well, since I've got the new sofa there, there you go. You can easily jump down.
Marvel shirt?
Hmm?
What's that Marvel thing? The shirt.
Looks like a blanket and a pillow.
It is. It's a blanket with a pillow.
Ah, okay.
It's Dilly's chair. It's all Dilly's sofa. Where you going, your little...
I'll move the candy. There you go. And I'll move the tape. There you go. Okay, now you can pop your butt.
Yeah.
Everybody's busy talking to their kitty cats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine didn't like it because I had stuff in the spot where she sits over here at the edge of the computer.
Mine's
Although I
down
do
here
like
at
it 'cause
the foot of the
where my
bed
pad
giving
is, where I
herself
write
a
down
bath.
everything from the shows. And sometimes it hangs over too far off the edge. One time she went on it and fell off the edge.
No, okay.
All my kitties are off snoozing around the house.
What? Why are you coming to attack me? Do nothing wrong.
Maybe he just wants to play.
He does.
There you go. He's like, well, you're up at 3 in the morning. I'm going to play.
Took Tim to Springfield this morning to see the pulmonary doctor.
Springfield, was that Ned Flanders?
No, our Springfield wasn't. It was in the running, but it didn't make it. But anyhow, took him to the doctor for the pulmonary doctor. He is scheduled for another sleep study. It will be sometime between now and the end of the year because they're backed up for those. It will be done here in town at our hospital before he goes to see the pulmonologist again approximately the 4th of January, which would be the day after his birthday. He does have an appointment to see the neurologist November the 12th at 2:00 in the afternoon. So now we get to go on the neurological side and see what's going on. Figure out what's going on with the old man.
Cool.
Oh, on another note, I have searched everywhere for that mandolin thing. That ring sounds.
The ring mandrel?
The mandrel?
Yeah, honestly. It
You
would
said it
never
was
be
under
in
your
one place.
table.
You think that's the only place I ever use it? Can I help find it?
Anyway, it's underneath your sofa.
I've had my sofa moved because I had to move it to put the new one in.
Was it in the old sofa?
The old sofa wasn't a sofa; it was a futon.
But had it gotten stuck down in the?
Had
Okay.
gaps in it. So.
Okay.
Maybe you accidentally packed it in a box.
No, what I think's happened is when Knob Cheese has been up and tidied up for me, I think he's put it in a bag and not realised what it was and put it in the cupboard, I think. But he's coming up Tuesday. He's coming up Tuesday to go through the cupboards anyway and got them for me. So
What is it? What is it? Yes.
sorry, I'm just teasing the cat. See, I teased him. I'm looking at him.
I'll behave.
Please don't live in here. There's 11 knives. I've checked good, honestly. I mean, Squashy checked everywhere earlier. We had tables out, sofas up, feet off, socks off. Couldn't find it anywhere.
Oh, hopefully you didn't throw it away.
But it can only be in one little spot about this big. That's why it's sitting constantly. I couldn't understand if he'd been batting it about or anything. He'd be under a table or something. But
Well, it's gray for piss sakes.
Yeah, and it's purple, and it's plastic.
It's not like it's metal or super heavy. It's lightweight plastic. And it's hollow as last I knew.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like mine where, it's a small billy club and I could beat you in the head with it.
Yeah, ours, the one we got now is metal. So if you pick it up, it's got a little bit of weight to it.
Clobbered time.
I have to keep it away from the kids.
Because they'll use it on each other.
Yep. Or use it on me or Lenny.
But
Drew, could you please? Honey.
the doctor
I love
today,
you. You don't have to be up under me.
What are you babbling, dear?
I was saying that doctor today asked me if I was cold, and I'm like, no. Why? He says, because you're shaking something terrible. I'm like, yeah, that's what I do, And he's like, well, let me do some. He checked my lungs and stuff, and all that. And then he had me hold my arms out. And of course, I'm sitting there vibrating. And he's like, yeah, you definitely need a neurologist. He said, you've definitely got something somewhere wrong. And he rattled off some names of stuff.
I can't pronounce it.
Yeah.
So
I'm not even going to attempt it because I had it all wrong. But,
yeah, I don't know.
something in the formation of or roundabout there of Parkinson's.
Yeah.
Shadragers.
He did rattle off Parkinson's, but then he also put out the term Huntington's, but Huntington's usually affects women.
There
Yeah,
is a thing that's on the early onset of Parkinson's that my dad has.
Well, Shadragers is a form of Parkinson. They've got categories in now. They know more about it than they used to.
Yeah.
I have a form of it. It's called Wolf Parkinson.
So hell, I don't know, but we're definitely dealing with doing the neurology thing.
But
Yeah.
at least you can take advantage of it because if it's vibrating.
Yeah. Believe me, he vibrates.
Yeah. And it's probably going to be a debilitating thing.
Well, do what you would do normally is just take the batteries out.
Yeah. Unfortunately, unplugging him doesn't work.
Yeah, if it was really that easy, yeah.
We should have done that a long time ago. Trust me.
Hey, I would have took my own batteries out.
Some days I wish I could.
Yeah. Well, we're hoping for that, it's nothing too bad.
Yeah. Well, I popped in the auction earlier and told you, I went to the doctor and I didn't want to interrupt the auction with anything. That if you were on,
Yeah.
we'd hop on and let you know. So.
Yeah. Always got time. Tim always got time to talk to you, bro.
Yeah. I didn't want to interrupt the flow of the auction and that too. And I was at my daughter's watching my granddaughter, and she was running around in the front room. And
I was actually happy with the flow of the auction. It was going quite good. We're
Not
getting a
too
lot
bad.
done pretty quick.
I did.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, Lee. Hey, Cody.
Thanks for Tim, my newest favorite ride. Cody, you got jokes, child.
Just something.
Yeah.
It's I was impressed with how everything was going. Even when
Considering it was a crazy day today.
even when the ones telling that everything was going through smoothly and
Yeah.
it was quite good.
Good deal. I had to leave. The kid got home and she's like, where's the baby? I'm like, she's asleep. It's like, oh crap, I need to get her up and get going because I got to be somewhere. I'm like, okay. So she went and grabbed her and changed her, and out the door they went. And of course, I was right with them because, I wanted to come home. And then I changed my mind and I walked down and seen a buddy of mine for a little bit. And
At least you got out for a little bit. That's good.
yeah.
Yeah, he was out of my hair for a little bit. It was good.
Yeah. And how's the driving coming along? Have you done it again?
Do what?
Have you attempted the driving again?
No.
No, he hasn't drove anywhere.
No.
Apart from mob the wall.
Love you too, Cody.
Now, bear in mind, I can't see the chat.
Well, she says, "Love you, Tim." Fuck off, Fluffy. I heard that.
I showed her my phone because I got
You
the
were
chat up on my phone.
You were supposed to hear it, Cody. Yeah, we've as of midnight tonight, we go into a 5-tier lockdown.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So what does that consist of?
You can only visit one family member once a week. You can't be in there for longer than an hour max, unless it's an emergency. You basically, all the shops will be shut at certain times. You have to, regardless whether you're exempt or anything, apparently it's mandatory. You've got to have a mask on. And you can only go in with a party of like 2 or 3 people. Max.
You and Kate will be all right, though. It's only the 2 of you.
1 hour. One and a half until I eat something and it becomes 2.
They haven't tightened us up anymore.
We're still in phase 3 for another 3 weeks.
We're in
Well, I was
phase 3,
listening
which
to-
we have been in since June.
I was listening to the debate, the math debate the other day between him, and they were going on about how North Carolina is one of the states that hasn't fully opened it since.
They haven't.
Apparently, no, there's a second
And it's
wave.
because of our governor.
They're shutting restaurants down again in Illinois.
Yeah. Well, here, McDonald's now, they're going to go back to drive-through only again.
Yep.
That's like a lot of places here.
Yeah.
Drive through and take delivery.
There's quite a few here that are dine-in, but they're larger restaurants.
After 6 o'clock, you can't be served alcohol in a restaurant or pub or anything. But if they have a beer garden, you can drink it outside.
Yeah.
Shops aren't allowed to sell you alcohol after 6 p.m.
Don't drink alcohol really anyway, so that wouldn't be.
Yeah, but
It really don't matter.
Yep.
It doesn't, but up here in the small towns, there's 5 or 6 pubs, and it's one of the town's biggest trades. You see.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, now what they've also put into effect is a 20 mile an hour speed limit throughout the whole of the borders. That's on main roads as well. Because
What's that going to accomplish?
well, what it was, a woman, she lives like where if you notice, I live on a main road, but mine's fenced off, and apparently she lives on a main road. She has 3 children, and she's not happy that the cars drive past at certain speeds. So she complained to the council, but because she works for the local authorities, like the council itself here, when she complained, they listened. So it's going to be like that for 18 months. it's screwing with the taxi companies because the taxi companies, you know, obviously they have like set time limits and you know everything, and I'll be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you know, got it. Which then puts their prices up because they're going slower. See, ridiculous, man.
Yeah, we're still in phase 3 till at least after the election.
Maybe.
As of right now, he said, I think it was last Thursday or something like that. He said 3 weeks. And it would take us to just after the election. Just like whatever.
Yeah.
We've actually heard of a group that we haven't been around for about 2 to 3 weeks, but there was 10 people
Hang on,
that have tested positive.
The Bill Cosby or Bing Cosby.
That's probably Lenny.
It is.
I'm about to say, I thought it was.
You put live. Nope. Wait. It's either Lenny or
Well,
Sarah.
there's little man doing.
Which old man?
Lenny's in at T800.
I want to say T800 is
Yeah,
Lenny.
he's probably realised that because with him changing his phone, he's probably signed it in a different.
Yeah, I was trying to make sure I was in my right account.
Yeah, you
Because
are.
one of my emails is Bear. One of them is the wifey tutu.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Wifey
asking
2020.
for the link.
He's actually for the spring link.
We haven't seen Lenny in a while. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah, well, he's not hard to miss, dude.
Today he had a tooth pulled, so he's been.
He's taught that for ages.
He's not been bad. He did go and we ate. We went to get something to eat real quick, and he had some soup. He had like 2.5 bowls of soup. So
yeah.
Oh, the numbness is worn off now, and now it's just the uncomfortable of the tooth being not being.
Yeah.
The numb nuts is worn off. You'll never want. You know. So he is. Hurry up there, numb nuts. You asked for the link.
Unless he's getting on his phone.
Yeah. There he comes.
Kiss my ass. You fucking prick.
I will do once I open the window. Yeah,
You too, Lenny.
Did he say KMA?
Yeah.
Well, honey, pick a spot.
Yeah, my foot slips are puckering right up.
Trying to see if the camera's going to work or not.
Yes, it will. It's
You have to give that permission to.
Already have.
And you can also use one of your favorite apps on this one too.
Oh, my phone.
Hi, Winnie.
Good
Well, I
evening,
do have
guys.
WhatsApp on my phone now, so don't worry.
See, that's why I let my son set up everything on the phone because I haven't a clue.
Oh, hey, Jerry.
Yep. I just give it to him and say, "Here, new phone, set it up."
Well, because of,
he's like, "Here you go."
because of all the mess with COVID, they were closing early
Damn, Lenny.
because
Jesus, brother. Didn't realize you had blackheads.
they wanted us to go pick it up 15 minutes before closing, and when we got there, it was 6:15. They're supposed to close at 8, but they changed to closing at 6:30. So we were about this close to not getting our phones. And I said, we checked in before 6:15, so you need to give me my phones.
Oh, how nice.
And then they gave me my phones. So
People are buttholes.
They wouldn't set them up. They wouldn't do this. They wouldn't do that. And I'm just like, shut up. Give me stupid phones. I'll set it up when I get home.
Remember when we got ours? We upgraded, obviously. I went down to the old phone because I didn't need it. And by the time I turned around to sit down, Kate had already opened hers and had hers up and running. I'm like, what? She's
The
like,
only thing that took it like 20, 30 minutes was doing the
yeah, the Galaxy changeover.
the changeover. But
Yeah.
now it's pretty much set up, so I don't have to worry about it.
It's quite a quick phone as well.
And I got 42 minutes till it's charged.
I love it just with the camera quality.
Mine's stuck at 42%.
Mine's up to 50. But that's because I plugged it into the actual original charger.
You do know the best thing to do with a brand new phone, don't you?
Let it die.
Let me go completely dead. Then charge it. That's on.
This had gone down to like 20%, so I said it close enough.
'Cause when you first get them out of the store, that little bit of battery, when the store gets them, they're always full. And over time, it depletes because they're not using. So,
They're not always full.
well, think how long the stores have them in stock, and by the time it gets to,
Well, see, they said they just got these now.
You can't really recharge them, can you? A battery over time. If you sit that phone in the drawer with half a battery, I guarantee you, in 4 or 5 months' time, you'll come back and be dead. There you go.
Well, after playing with it and putting everything together and everything, it was down to like 15 to 20%.
The biggest thing on these phones is when you go for, if you're doing a video call, the battery goes right down.
Well, it was doing that on our old ones. This
Especially
might
if
last a little bit longer.
Especially if you use the HD format on it, which I always have on. So I swear by the way, best one I've ever had.
Well, for the upgrade thing that we got, we couldn't beat it.
I was watching a video of somebody unboxing the new iPhone 12. Looks exactly the same as the iPhone 11.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody had said something about the fold, and I'm like, I ain't going to fold.
I looked at that. I looked into that when doing the upgrade, and I was actually had it in my hand. I had to play with it.
What is it?
It's the Samsung Galaxy Fold.
It's actually a phone that opens up like a tablet or like a laptop. And then you can close it up and it's the size of a regular phone.
Yeah, they tried that already once. I think like
Do
a
what?
year or so ago.
Yeah, they tried it once, and the screen on it is, they've done a test on the screen on it, and it's quite a decent screen. However, over time, because of the opening and shutting on it, you get a line across.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't show, it shows on behind the screen where the filament is. So over time, for now, if you want a quick decent phone, go for it. It's a good phone. But over time, I wouldn't.
I ain't paying $2,000 for a damn phone when I can just pay freaking
$800 for a $1,400 phone.
We got on these is like $400.
Yeah,
it's like $400 or $500.
Yeah, and the specifics on this phone.
And that's still too damn much. Thank you very much. I'll pay $50 for the one I've got in my hand.
Mm.
Well, the thing is this is only going to be $24 a month, I think.
Mm. That's not bad. I mean,
and we keep our phones forever.
I mean, both me and Kate pay $22.75 a month, but we also pay for the handset as well. So,
No, I said I bought the phone. The phone was a solid $50, and and then I pay for my monthly fee to use for using my U.S. Cellular.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I only paid for the phone. The phone's bought and paid for. $50. Boop, done. I do not pay exuberant prices for no damn phone.
Yeah. See, I mean,
I will
I
tell you
mean-
this much, Ma. If US Cellular was in this area, I wouldn't be with Verizon.
All the counties around us have U.S. Cellular, but Cumberland County does not have it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
See, that's like over here with cable. We can only get Spectrum. The only other way we can get a different cable is if we go to the dish.
Yeah.
But for if I want internet, it's only Spectrum. But yet you go to my parents, which is like 15 minutes away, they can get whoever they want. But over here, we only get one.
It's here as well with the phone services. I mean, there's quite a few providers over here, but the biggest one over here at the minute is O2, which is big British Telecom. You know, it's the big one. However, sitting here, I have one bar of signal on my phone, all times. But yeah, I go to a third party, say a new company opens up tomorrow, say we'll call it iSpeak or something. You always get a full signal. So if they can do it, why can't we do it?
More people are on the network.
It's also where we are. They've shut down the old 4G signals, and they're boosting it up to 5G by the end of the
5G.
year. So.
Yeah.
See, ours is 5G.
But
our problem over here is we got too many dead spots.
Mm.
Yeah, it's funny. I'll go towards the center of town, and I'm right by the tower because I see it. I mean, it's like about maybe like 200 feet away from me. But yeah, if I'm on the phone, I lose the signal.
Could be a power overload.
No, it's always there. And if I go to the other end, it's called Independence. Once you get about a quarter of the way in there, there's no signal at all until you get all the way through to the other side to where the Walmart and all the stores are. Then you get a signal again.
Wow.
Dead space.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Over here, they kind of rip you off though, because apparently over here you can only use the 5G signal if you have a 5G phone, which is a crock.
They're only just now starting to roll out 5G over here.
I mean, they've had it over here. I mean, the 3 network over here has had it for years. You know, but it's been a slow version of it.
We have just now, in the past like 2 weeks, gotten 5G in our area. But of course, they're still working on it.
Yeah.
But it'll be better once they go fiber. Because then there's less chance of the cables breaking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my folks didn't watch that.
No.
Yeah. What they should do, they should drill to the center of the earth, put one big massive cell phone tower down there, so everybody in the world gets a signal.
The same signal.
Yeah.
I love you guys. It's been a long day for me. Until I think I am going to call it a night.
Okay, bro.
No.
You ought to be a video.
Yeah, I know.
Contagious,
Oh,
man.
I'm not gonna be sure. I'm not gonna be far behind.
Me too, because I got all those things to close off outside.
Oh, love you guys.
Love you too, Ma.
Love you too, Ma.
Night,
Love
night.
you again, Tim. Get some rest.
Yep.
Good night, all.
Yeah, night.
Good night.
That's the only bad thing about having all those decorations out there. At the end of the night, I got to go turn them all off.
They're not all linked to one power supply.
No, No, they're all on different ones.
Nah, that's when you get one of those cords and run it into an inside do one of those heavyweight military grade drop cords.
I've got 3 of them.
My mom used to do that and then run it straight into had it go into one outlet, and that's all we had to do.
Or you can just buy your own power station and put it in your backyard.
Because they used to do
do that.
Christmas lights.
I live right next door to literally a little mini electric station.
So you just gonna go turn everything off?
No. I just want to kiss.
Oh, okay. Oh my lord. That means I gotta move. Oh, I thought I stepped on the cat. She's over there.
And please don't step on the car.
You already. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go turn, go turn.
Ay, ay, ay.
So, what is your plans for tomorrow then, Whiffy?
Like I said,
Sarah's got 2 class connects. She's got like 2 or 3 actual classes to do to be caught up for the week. Then I have nothing planned tomorrow.
No estate sales going on?
If there is, we're not going because we have no money.
Oh. No, I found one 20 minutes away from us. That's supposed to have all kind of toys and everything, so.
And the other thing I got to do is start getting emails out for everybody that's got shirts.
Yeah, Punisher came on earlier, showed us the box, and it's all packed and ready to go for the morning.
Cool.
So I'll have to start getting emails out to everybody that's got a shirt.
Yeah, tomorrow when I come back, I'll send out invoices to everybody.
That's what we'll have to do as well. Wifey.
Huh?
Mail me on for tomorrow.
Okay,
Invoices.
give it to about 10:30 or so, and I can do it.
Hey, Eggwalk TV. Hello, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I am Flubber, your happy host.
Just deduct the 30 you owe me for the squashy stuff from what I owe you for the Pokemon cards.
Yeah, we can do that. Easy that one.
Yeah.
Much easier.
Okay, yeah, you bought the Pokemon cards from him, so just deduct the 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, much easier.
Yep.
That's what we do all the time.
Yeah, that's all. Just makes life easy.
Yeah. So then, what does that need to? I just confused. You can work that out.
It's
Like,
$10.
I got you taken care of. Don't worry.
It's $10.
So we'll get all that taken care of tomorrow.
yeah,
Well, I'm sure I could probably find something here that you would want for $10.
probably. See, that's good to me because it means that, it means I don't have to faff around with PayPal and we can just look around it,
That's it.
Eggwalk TV. Yeah, so what you got for sale?
Got lots of things. I got cards. I got toys.
Any lady death, and for 10
What?
bucks. Any lady death for $10.
No.
You're bad.
You know what I was going to do with it, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to put it on my wall behind and throw a dart on it.
You still have not put nothing on that wall, so I believe you're gonna put something on
Yeah.
that wall when you finally get it there.
That's because I can't find my NASCAR box from you. Liam put everything away, didn't he? All right. I can't find anything like that to go on my wall.
Well, that's what happens when somebody else moves your stuff. See, you got to be the one to move your stuff so you know where it is. Nope. And he lost himself.
And Fluffyitis is here.
Yep.
Well, at least he's consistent.
Mm-hmm. And he's back.
Yeah. I got a message about hugging my channel and then you're coming off. I'm enjoying watching you, all my friend. All right, hey, Kirsty, no problem. Like I say, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I'm always on. Yeah. See, I also need to purchase some shelves as well. Around here, I don't know where to get them from.
If you were here, I could get you some. Because I got 1, 2.
What kind
I
of
got
shelves?
3 sets of shelving alone in my garage.
Shelves to put like my figures on, and one on the wall, and I'm going to put all my NASCARs behind them. And
Oh, you mean those kind of, wooden shelves?
yeah.
Oh. See, we get all that at like either Hobby Town or Michael's or something like that.
Well, we've got a B&Q here, but it's like trying to get into Fort Knox.
Well, then do the other thing, what my wife does. Order it all online and they deliver.
Yeah, true.
Some of
Do
you
chicken
order-
all the time as well.
Just order it online and have them deliver it to the house, and that's it. And then you got it.
Matt, it is Matt. I thought that's not Matt in his picture, but it is. Hey, Matt.
That's Matt.
Yes,
Willow,
you
it's-
can. I sent in the email. I sent that's Lenny's PayPal, the Leinster 35.
Apparently, Willow, it says hi behind you.
Do what? I'm actually playing solitaire.
Apparently, Christy says, Willow, it says hi behind you.
Okay.
Hang on.
I don't see it.
No, we need. Oh, yeah. I
Oh,
do.
there it is, way in the back. It's the chair.
Yeah, in the corner of the chair, yeah.
The chair looks like it's got an H and an I.
It'll be on your right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's actually
that.
just lumber leaning up against that cabinet.
Well spotted, Christy. Oh, he is it.
Well,
About time you recognized me sitting in the background, you dork.
Well,
Took you long enough.
the love. I'm gonna go.
Matt said he's getting ready to pay us, Lenny, so
Yeah,
I can get
okay,
those
okay.
out.
in the morning.
I'm waiting on all the apps to download on my phone.
Well, thank you for joining us and showing us around your horror house.
Yeah, Jamie and Lenny, if you want to see the video, just go back towards the beginning.
Yeah, the first 5 minutes. He was. It's cool.
All right. See if
Well,
I
I
can
hate to do this, but I think I'm getting ready to go to bed in a
Tomorrow.
couple.
Okay, night.
Bye, everyone.
Night, Jerry. Night,
Bye-bye.
Jamie.
Night, Jerry.
Stay safe.
Yeah, always.
Always.
Because Jamie's getting tired.
Oh, drink a Red Bull.
What you doing, Callie?
I don't have energy.
Well, the best thing you can do there is get up, do a few star jumps, and run around a stick for 10 minutes, and open the window, go, and it'll give you energy for the next week.
That has got to go.
What?
Be right back.
Somehow it has gotten set for my email. Boom shakalaka, and my email keeps popping up.
Why hell, mine just whistled at me.
And I'm sitting here. I'm on live.
Well, try being on live one day and having your basically a fart tone as your ringtone. Being on live and having your friend call you in the middle of your live, and all you hear on live is.
I'm surprised you guys aren't hearing the boom shakalaka.
That says, yeah, that was his payment. Boom shakalaka.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you, Matt.
We'll get them out as soon as we can, Matt. It'll either be tomorrow or Monday. No later than Monday, it'll get out.
Yeah. It's the same where Jerry's not for me, and what I've got here, everything will be out by no later than Monday. So
I don't know that I'm gonna fight with it tomorrow.
for an extra 72p, right now, what they're doing over here as of yesterday, I can order pickup. But I need a printer.
You need a printer and you need scales.
I nearly got some scales. If I had $5 on me yesterday, I could have got some scales to charity shop.
Why didn't you tell us?
Because my phone was on like 3%.
You couldn't send us a message.
I'm holding money for you, moron.
I know you are. Dipwad.
Ass
Was
white.
Swatchy not with you thing back?
No.
That's gonna shit on us, guys. Hey, ooh. Cat's in the perfect place to drop a log on you, Jamie. Never mind.
Yeah, see you later, Guac TV. Thank you, mate.
What
Don't
the
forget to
hell?
subscribe.
It's an upside down willow.
I thought it was an upside down Harry Potter. Looking for that golden snitch. Damn! Oh, hey, you just swallowed the camera. It looked like a bird's nest with eyes.
That was so wrong.
Have you noticed though, even in the dark, the camera's cool. You want to see something so cute?
Hey, Dilly.
Diego. Hello,
Hey,
Diego. Meow. Meow, meow.
He's literally sitting on my arm as well as my side. He's getting one side of his over his scratch. He loves it. Hang on, I'm gonna get me stand back.
Arrowhead what, Matt?
You figured out how to turn the camera on that one yet? Maybe.
No, I get
What?
Ozeka.
Have you noticed when you now go into your settings for camera, you get 5, not 3. You've got 2 back, 2 front, and a nano.
Callie shook and then scattered slobber all over the
There's
place.
3 back and 2 front. We have that
Yeah.
on the note.
Yeah, but one of them, which one I don't know which one it is. One of them is the HD proper bio camera.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, it may not focus as well. So that's the best thing about it. But only thing I don't like about it, it's the camera's too good. You know what I mean? With spots and ginger bits and white bits. Yeah, I know. Look, yeah, it's it. Right spot on your shoulders there.
What is there a spot right here?
No, right on top of your shoulders.
What over here? Or oh,
It's called your heat.
that's not too.
Night, Matt.
Night, Matt.
Night,
Thank you for
Matt.
joining earlier, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yep. Catch you on the flippity flip. Oh, Lee B's still in here.
Do what?
Lee B's still in here. He's quite a loyal fan, as Lee B, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I think we should give him a special. See if we can get him to change his avatar to something special. Give him like a little special. He can be like our. He can be our little mascot.
He's a human being, not a dog, dude.
I don't know. He lives over in the UK, so it's cool.
Still.
I'm still waiting for him to say, I want this, I want this, I want this, because it'd be easier for me to send it to him. You'd have it the next day.
I was supposed to get 2 packages today, but I don't think they came.
I think they did.
I don't know.
One of mine says delivered.
Anything.
Not here. No, dear.
Check both porches.
I have.
No, probably it'd be, stupid o'clock in the morning again.
I swear, if it's stupid o'clock in the morning, I'm gonna knock you out. I'll be nice. I won't knock you in the head too hard, because I don't want to trigger a seizure.
See, you don't need to knock me on the head to trigger one of them.
No, just hand him an energy drink.
I've had 2 to deal with.
Well, good.
That's better than some things.
And to be honest, out of the 2, I've still got a quarter of a can left, and I haven't.
Good.
Yeah. Doesn't help having a fat knacker sitting on me and I can't move.
Good, Diego. You're being good.
Well, you seen them the other day when I hurt my ankle. That was so cute. I wish I'd got that on video,
Yeah.
He did. I let him down to hold my ankle, and he just sees little Pokemon going like that on my head. You all right, Dad?
He was trying to cover it. He was pawing at his head.
That's hilarious.
Well, what he does on the morning, will sit my chest and tap my head. That's to say, Dad, get out of bed and give me some food. And if I don't, he'll nibble the end of my nose, or he'll constantly headbutt. And if I'm lying face down, he'll sit on my back and he'll start doing the kneading thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he won't stop doing it until he wakes me up. And then I'll go, come on then. And he'll just sit there and look at me. Until I start actually moving, he won't,
They're going to believe you.
Yeah.
He thinks you're lying to him.
Yeah, considering normally I just use it as an excuse to turn around. I do, and he's getting right wise to it now.
Yeah.
Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick him up with the duvet, turn around and put him on the other side, just rest him down. Right, little lazy bugger. But I wouldn't change him for the world. Especially when you just... You'd be cute to say that.
Smack him, Diego.
Oh, he's twitching that tail.
It always goes, always. Even in his sleep, his tail always twitches. What he normally does, he'll sit there.
He's got restless tail syndrome.
he normally rests it in my hand. But if I close my hand, he goes off it. So he'll just rest it in my hand, knowing that I'm going to sit there and like stroke the tail or anything. No, he starts whack, whack, whack.
Like I said, he's got restless tail syndrome.
He doesn't know what it's for. It doesn't, honestly.
No, I haven't fallen asleep.
Don't know, Diego. You don't know what it's for, son.
Be right back again. I gotta go get my dinner out of the microwave.
There's tears. You gotta catch some buddy rabbits. Get the buddy rabbits. These birdies. These birdies. Oh, is it a pussycat? Where's all the friends? Say hi, YouTube friends.
Hey,
Tell them my channel's in the works. It's getting made as we speak.
Dilly.
I love where his tail goes. Well, when we first got him, his tail never flickered, you know, and it was always like curled under a hell of a lot. And then just one day I found him in a carrier bag, just sitting there, and I was just like, his little tail's going. And I was like, oh, that's cute. But then he'll do it in his sleep, and I'm thinking, is that an issue? So I asked the vet, and says 9 times out of 10, if a cat wags its tail, it's a happy cat.
Just like a dog.
Yeah. Says it can wag its tail for numerous reasons. If it pumps, it does it to waft. And get the smell away.
Well, I was about to say he might pass gas, and he's just.
Oh, he's done that. Yeah. He's sitting on me knee. I think it was yesterday. He was sitting right upright. His sexy look, and all I felt was on my leg. And he's none of the wiser, He's just sitting there. And then he must have smelled it. So his little tail's doing this. What the hell's he? And then all of a sudden I got a waft of it. I was like, oh. But also, what he uses that for, he'll sit on the edge of the bath and dip his tail and flicker his tail into the bath. And then he'll flick him like. He's cute like that. He's a new collar, don't you, Fatty? Honestly, I think I'd die without him now. He's been that much of a rock.
I seriously dread the day anything happens to Daisy. Because she's getting old. I mean, she's like 13 years old.
Don't take this the wrong way. I love animals, but before I got Diego, I wasn't bothered.
Well, see, I've never had a dog of my own.
If a dog had passed it, I would be like, but I haven't bonded with an animal like I have with Diego. And throughout everything, when I was down, when I decided to, put him around my neck and think, he's sitting there looking up at me with his shoulder eyes saying, "No, Daddy, I love you." He's always there. I can talk to him about anything.
Daisy was with me when I had my 2 miscarriages. And I mean, when nobody else could comfort me or calm me down, it was her. And because Lenny was working a lot, there was a lot of times with just me and Daisy. She'd curl up on the couch, she'd curl up on the bed, whatever with me. And then when we had the kids, I mean, she's taken to the kids and everything. But I mean, she's 13, 14 years old. It's... I know it's coming. But I don't.
Yeah. See, with you, not many people realize he's not my cat. It's actually Squashy's cat. But because of the situation we were in at the time, he bonded with me more than he bonded with Kate. Because while she was getting her gas central heating, she wasn't allowed to live in a property. So she was staying at mine. You had the both of us there at the same time, and then all of a sudden she disappears. She goes home. And it's like abandonment. Me and him just clicked. Now he's, is he part of the furniture? I panic over every little thing. He jumps off the table and you get a little. Right, oh, you all right?
Lenny had dogs and cats and rabbits and everything else growing up.
Mm.
When I met him, he had a dog named Lucy. And I kind of I took to Lucy, but she was a lot older and she had some health issues. So, I mean, it wasn't as close. But then we got Daisy, and that's the first dog I've ever had. I've never had any other animal.
Mm.
So, yeah, that's going to be
I mean,
a.
I've been growing up around as many families as I've been around. Most of them have had pets. So I've grew up around animals, and I mean, I used to have a little dog of my own, you know. And obviously, Kate had a couple of dogs and that, but if anything happened to them, I would have grieved, but I wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been a big thing to me because I didn't, you know. To me, they weren't my soulmate, but this little guy.
Different story, huh?
Totally.
It's about like me with Daisy.
I turn into a right sook when it comes to Diego. When he's sitting here, he's purring his head off while snoring, and his heartbeat knocks me to sleep.
Ow.
I mean, who couldn't do that?
Yep.
So you're there to hunt soon. Boy. He's like, I know people are watching me, Dad. My favorite thing he does is when he sits and looks at you, and he'll look at you and just go. This is the tip of his tongue out.
Okay. This has got to go.
Boom shakalaka.
This has got to go.
You know, the only way you'll be able to do that with this is you'll have to auto sign it.
Oh, I know, and I have, but it just it does not work. It
No, because I want you to have boom shakalaka. It was everything.
and it don't need to be.
Then he's got it on the back of one of his t-shirts. So yeah, yeah, because you did
it. Hilarious.
Diego move.
Yeah, his tail's going 10 to the dozen. He's dead to the world. He's snoring like a. When he's in this mood, let's leave him. Gorgeous. But yeah, I do think he needs a little playmate. You know, how like I don't know what makes me think that, but I can't always like give him the playtime, if you know what I mean. And I think he's getting a little bit lonely, so I'm thinking about getting him a little playmate. Yeah, it fun.
I would highly recommend getting a female. Just two males will just in your house.
Pardon?
I said I would highly recommend being a female.
Yeah.
Just two males, they'll mark over each other all over your house.
Yeah. Well, he's snipperdoodled anyway, so.
I know, but that don't matter.
Mm.
They can be two neutered males, and they'll still mark.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like a little female, little ragdoll type thing with the long hair and the little bushy nose. And I'm all for cuteness. I see this big rugged chap walking down the street with looking like a thug with a cute little kitten sticking out of his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like with him, I used to stick him in my jacket pocket and walk over the shop with him. And now I can't stick him in my pocket. Still walk over the shop with him.
Well, I hate to do this, but I am tired.
Yeah, just excuses.
It's all right, dear.
if you want me to help you tomorrow get things ready to ship and to get emails out for your shirts, I'm going to bed.
Okay. Are you drinking soup out of a can?
Yep. It's the little to go deals.
Have you heated it up?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, they're
all right.
microwave safe. You just pop them in, nuke them, and
No, that's all right. I was going to say,
Keep
you don't put
trucking.
a can away.
That's all he can have right now is soup until tomorrow.
I know, bless
I have
him.
a funny feeling we're going to probably go get fish tomorrow.
McDonald's.
Oh no. Ugh. I had that for lunch today.
yeah, after extractions, I usually live on mashed potatoes, pudding.
Mm.
Um,
I haven't had
He had
decent mashed
two
potato lately.
things. Well, what? No, you had a bowl and a half, a bowl and a cup of French onion soup. He had a bowl of potato soup, and now he's eating chicken noodle soup. What?
You.
What?
my thing is a lot of the soft foods like that, they're all carbs.
See,
So I'll make up some meat and run it through the grinder, or I'll just pick up some Gerber meat.
well, me, I'd do something like a chopped tomatoes because the more, and I just basically dip the bread in it so it's.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's not chicken
creamy
noodle.
tomato.
Creamy tomato.
Now, what I would do there is I'd have it in the bowl and I'd get the bread and just let the bread swim in it, so it's soft.
Yep.
So it's giving you that fiber as well.
So, but I'm gonna go to bed because I have a child that is up my rib and it really hurts. So he's gonna go get in his bed.
Yeah, my little boys, you know.
I would take somebody laying on my leg versus one up my rib. Literally. He's like he was when he was
Intrautero,
yeah.
trying to rearrange your organs.
Yeah, well, he's a lot bigger now and he is literally on my rib.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, he thought my ribs were jungle gyms back then. Like he would swing from my ribs. So,
Yeah. Well,
so
if you need to
I
go
will
to
talk.
sleep,
I'd talk to you guys tomorrow.
okay.
Plus, I got to get this ringer figured out because if I don't, it's going to drive me insane because I always have emails come in all times of day and night. And I do not want boom shakalaka going off.
I think I'll send you an email.
You can send me an email now because I think I've gotten it off.
We'll find out.
Kiss my foot.
I think you need to wash them first.
Hey, it's better than some of the comments my husband says. When you're sitting there saying kiss your ass.
Yeah.
Or kiss my butt.
No, you cannot not. It's everywhere.
At least it's kiss my foot and not.
Can it not kiss the butt? It's everywhere.
Good night, guys.
Very nice.
Comment.
Night, Jamie.
Night.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. And then there was down to 3.
That is pretty hilarious.
Oh, we're going up.
I got to admit, it would be unique. You know, hear that going off in Walmart, boom, shakalaka.
Believe me, she's done it.
Yeah. I got told to phone her back one day. She's in the middle of Walmart. Well, the ringtone she used to use for me on WhatsApp is Boom Shakalaka. So it's happened. It's happened as they're pulling up to get food. It hasn't happened in church yet. It's been most places. You speak. Oh. Let's change to his other seats. There you go. Are you alright, Sean? What's up? Are you catching the rabbit? His little paws are twitching. The front of his paws.
Chasing something in his sleep.
Yeah, get them rabbits, Sean. Get them rabbits. What's that? Is that your old phone? Or a new one?
New one.
Yeah, it's nice. Is that the Ultra?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's slightly bigger than 5G. See where mine doesn't have that full square back on? So, yeah, so they're lovely phones.
And the damn thing's already at 24%.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
It's got a big freaking battery and it's draining it that fast. But then again, too, I downloaded.
The more you have running on the phone, you know.
Yep, the more apps, the more it sucks.
Yep.
No, what happened is I was downloading all the apps that I had on my other phone.
Yeah.
And I mean, I got it to the point that it was pretty stable.
Oh, that's good.
I miss my QWERTY board. I used to have a Kyocera Milano. Kyocera, I don't know. But
Kyocera.
Whatever it is. I love that thing.
This live is not sponsored by Campbell's. It can be. Hi. Christy says this is a Campbell's.
Really?
Tomato ketchup. Coming to you live from the Fluffy channel. We all love Campbell's.
Chris, you need to join in and talk to us, girl, because I tell you, you're always in the chats.
Yeah, it's just funny. It's just hilarious as well. Mind, as long as it's not the Christy that jumped in the other day.
Yeah, that Christy, no.
Yeah, that Christy S, definitely not.
What the hell?
Well, no, she jumped in the chat, and I thought, well, that's not Christy, because Christy would tell us if she's going to come in the chat. And it was weird. It was the same picture. It wouldn't let me see the camera. It just said Christy S, Christy S. And oh, cool, she's finally coming to see us. So I clicked on it. There's a bloke there with his wing out. Yeah. It kindly got removed, and then I explained it to the real Christy. So. I just like to see them try clone me. Because they wouldn't know. You sharp know, because this is never my real name. I know you will, Christy. It'd be good to have you on, to be honest, hon. There's a few people that like to get on live, you know, and just having that, let's see.
Get on either.
No, woke up. I gotta go give her her dish. I'll be right back.
I mean, I'd like to get Linda on. I've spoke to Linda. Her voice is quite nice, actually. But I'd like to get her on the live, just even if she doesn't come on with her face, you know, just chat wise. So feel like even Lee himself, if he ever wants to come on one go, he's more than welcome. I was just saying earlier about how Lee's like the little loyal one. You can always trust him to be in the background, and he's one of the first. Every time my live goes up, he's one of the first ones that jumps in and says hi. So I do appreciate it, and all the loyalness. Where was the video? What video? I made a video on
The one
YouTube.
where somebody used her name.
The what? Oh, it was on one of the lives. I don't know if it was the same one with when John showed the pew pew, because I had to delete that one. But
yeah, it was.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it was a few lives ago, Christy. Yeah, Becca, when Cool was plodding along steady, I sorted the PayPal out. I just forgot all about it. Sorry, but yeah, I sorted the invoice out. But yeah, it was steady. Still plenty of stuff left. If anybody wants anything. It was a few days ago, Christy. I think it was like 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah.
It was I need the backdrop. I'll move mine after.
It was Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
Boy, what is Cody's hatred with Trump?
I don't know. That's her opinion, so we'll just leave it at that.
Mostly she just doesn't like talking politics.
Yeah. Hey, Becca. Becca, feel free to jump on if you want for a little bit, honey. Add a bit of more gorgeousness to the panel. Can't be the only one,
Christy says, I need a backdrop or I need to move my laptop. And then she says, when my kids are in bed, I can.
Cool. Send them to bed.
Oh, yeah, like we're super exciting, Christy. I'm just sitting.
You don't even look at my backdrop. It's my freaking living room that's destroyed.
Same.
Yeah.
Backdrop.
Yeah, same. This is my living room.
Keep it real, girl. Keep it real.
Yeah, you don't need a backdrop. Not in the Fluffy channel. We don't
I got
judge.
lumber and shit behind me.
We never judge.
That's in the entryway of my living room. That little thing needs braces and pants.
Yeah. It's cool because when I first opened it, because we got one that was a mystery, and you couldn't see it, but the other one that we got was the grey one, which Squashy claimed. And the second I seen the underwear on it, the first thing I thought of was Lenny. So it's been, and I didn't name it, Squashy did. And she went, hey, there's Lenny. And, it's got a little belly, it's a little bodge. So I'm going to touch a Lenny.
Well, we did send it to you.
You did? It's a cute little thing. I know I'm so cute. Thank you, Becca. You're not too bad yourself.
Christy, my whole house is a clusterfuck. I was in the middle of a total reorganize when my back blew.
Right.
2 years ago, and it's still all sitting here.
Likewise.
Christy.
Life
Clusterfuck.
happens.
Shit happens. We're all human. We, my home isn't a mess it's lived in.
Well, my TV's in front of me too. I just don't play it when I'm on a live. And if Sis wants to watch TV, I just don't go live until she's done watching TV.
Yeah. Or she comes in, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, 11 minutes, 12 minutes, 13 minutes, 14 minutes, 15 minutes, 16 minutes, 17 minutes, 18 minutes, 19 minutes, 20 minutes, 21 minutes, 22 minutes, 23 minutes, 24 minutes, 25 minutes, 26 minutes, 27 minutes, 28 minutes, 29 minutes, 30 minutes, 31 minutes, 32 minutes, 33 minutes, 34 minutes, 35 minutes, 36 minutes, 37 minutes, 38 minutes, 39 minutes, 40 minutes, 41 minutes, 42 minutes, 43 minutes, 44 minutes, 45 minutes, 46 minutes, 47 minutes, 48 minutes, 49 minutes, 50 minutes, 51 minutes, 52 minutes, 53 minutes, 54 minutes, 55 minutes, 56 minutes, 57 minutes, 58 minutes, 59 minutes, 60 minutes, 61 minutes, 62 minutes, 63 And if she's watching TV and doing a breathing thing, she'll just mute. Or just,
Mhm.
and she show her presence, or she sits in the chat.
Yeah, if I got to do a breathing treatment, I'll just mute it.
Yeah.
The motor on that thing is super loud. I've sat here and done a breathing treatment and just was muted.
Yeah. One of us.
Yeah. And beautiful to see. No, it's just life.
Yeah.
Welcome to my world.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. But we are who we are, and we do what we do.
I don't put on airs. I don't worry about my backdrop.
No. I mean, don't get me wrong. The only reason I'm wondering about that backdrop there is because I think it looks plain.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it's just because you
But-
want that wall regardless, but
Yeah. But other than that, I'm not bothered. Yeah, my living room could do with everything put in cupboards and stuff, but I'll get there eventually. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Bother me. So this is how I live. It's how I have been. I'm unable to do most things, so by the time I get back from being in town, I'm knackered.
Yeah.
Well, get Josh on with you. Let's have a family affair, beggar. Yeah. Did you know there's a Pokemon card named after me? Flappy.
Does it look like your little blue fuzzball?
Actually, it's weird. I'll show you it. It's lying on a deck chair.
It looks like a naked gerbil.
Yeah, it looks like a
Right
naked
around the
gerbil. Yeah, with a cloud on it. I
Mhm.
use a drop cloth behind me, so I can't actually focus on the stuff I'm showing. Yeah, I just use my hand.
Yeah, but we aren't really showing much. Just the occasional little
Yeah.
intel.
Mind
me.
if you seen all the necklaces today, there were some nice ones I was showing.
I tried to get in here sooner, but I didn't even wake up until 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
I needed the rest really bad.
There was some interest. It was just
Well, Cody and I were up talking after you closed the live.
Mm-hmm.
We stayed in the green room. It was 6:30 my time when we finally wrapped.
Wow.
Quite the little bead yak.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Christy
Yeah.
says
It looked like a lamb, a pink lamb. Llama.
it looked like a naked gerbil with a ring of
Cloud
fur
on
around
the
the neck.
Yeah.
A little pink skinned naked little gerbil or hamster.
Whichever one it wants to be.
I'm just glad that my shot finally kicked in and
Yeah.
my back is settled again and what have you for another few weeks.
Yeah, that's good. Let's hope and pray, touch wood, that we're getting rear-ended by the time
That'd be nice. I'm not really going anywhere though. I haven't got my flu shot yet.
Yeah.
I usually have my flu shot well before now. Usually it's like the first week of October. And this would be about the time that my immune system plateaued.
Mm.
But I haven't gotten it yet. I've tried 3 different times, but I have to get it done at my doctor's office. And they're supposed to be setting it up for me to go in and do the documentation visit on getting oxygen, and still haven't heard anything. So I'm going to email them again tomorrow.
Mm. See, I mean, I'm waiting because I normally get a cold about this time of year. So I'm going to wait till I start getting the cold, then going to get the flu jab.
I generally don't get cold. My sinus allergies kick in, and my lungs will start repelling.
Yeah.
I mean, like yesterday, it was 51 degrees. Today, it was 85 degrees, and we're plummeting tonight.
Hey, Joyce.
And Friday night, we've got our first freeze warning.
Wow.
It's not a hard freeze. It's 30 degrees. A hard freeze, it has to be 28 degrees in excess of 5 hours. So it's a light freeze, but still.
So basically, our summer.
Well, you go 85 degrees one day, and then a day and a half later, you're plummeting into your first freeze warning.
Mm. I mean, we've been like that.
They got 4 inches of snow.
I remember one day it was honestly amazingly hot. I think it was up to 26. Well, it's I don't know what that is on your side, but and then the following day it was -2. What the hell?
And those types of rapid change, you know, where you go like a 30-degree drop for the high of one day to the next, my bones hate it. Oh my God, I ache. And that usually causes a fibro flare and all that, which I can function through. You know, I manage, but when they happen when my back is due for a shot, then yeah, I'm just a big ball of pain and not much worth a shit for anything. Because the fibro fog will set in, and yeah, I'm just collecting dust on the sofa and doing absolutely nothing else that day because I don't dare. Well, hello, Joyce.
I feel sorry for Cody, you know, winning the fluffy mug.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Becky, we had shots available since the first week of September here. And I went to my nurse practitioner, asked to get one while I was there. Oh, no problem. Oh, well, we can't give them in the hip. Well, I can't get them in the arm. My arms are too shredded. You don't put shots in arms that are as shredded as mine. You just don't. And she said, check with the pharmacy. So I checked with my pharmacy. Yeah, we can do it. Yep, we can do it in the hip. Let me see if the insurance will run it. You know, they ran it through the computer and see if the insurance would take it. They wanted me to go to the doctor. You can't do the drive-up clinics and get them in your hip. It has to be in the arm. So I'm trying to get into my primary care office, which I have confirmed they'll do them in the hip. But you can't do walk-in. You have to make an appointment. Well, I'm minimizing my appointments to minimize COVID exposure. So I'm trying to combine that with the visit to document again for the 3rd time for oxygen. And just do them both in the same visit, you know, less trips in there. And they're not working on it. So I'm going to get after them. I've been fighting for oxygen since May.
Ridiculous.
It's quite frustrating that they just keep dragging their ass. This office with COVID has gotten a really bad case of COVID lazies. COVID crazy is just where everybody's kind of stir crazy. They've gotten the COVID lazies, which I'm seeing a lot of in doctors' offices and medical places. You know, because they had reduced their clientele, takes longer to get in. Like on my eye is dilated because of the iritis, and I can't get in to see the doctor until the 29th. And usually he sees me within 24 hours, but he's not there right now. You know, and they didn't even offer to put me in with another one. So when I do see him, he's going to be furious. But I'm treating the whole time. So at least we got that.
Yeah, at least you're doing something about it.
Guys around to do that and make him give me extras for situations, I wouldn't have that. And this would be untreated, and I would basically go blind in that eye in this time period.
Then have you fell asleep, huh?
He's been nodded off here for a while.
Oh.
Yeah, he conked out. You might want to back room him so he don't embarrass himself or something.
Yeah.
There you
I'll
go.
keep an eye on it.
Yeah. If he wakes up, you can pop him back in.
Yeah. Bless him. If he starts snoring, I'll bring him back in.
Huh?
If he starts snoring, I'll bring him back in. Yeah. He needs to sleep, bless him.
He's just, I've had extractions like that.
Yeah.
He had dental extractions today, Becky. So the lidocaine's worn off. He hurts. He's having to eat soup for like the next 3 days. You know, liquid diet. All that, you know.
Yeah.
Got to worry about dry socket, you know, so no straws or anything that causes a vacuum that could pop a clot out of the socket and all that bullshit. I've been there. 13 surgeries I've had in my life.
Damn.
They were all complicated extractions, and they had to be done by a surgeon, not a general dentist.
Yeah.
Because I always have roots wrapped around the jaw, and most of my chewer teeth, the ones in the back, you know, wisdoms and, you know, your chew teeth, which I don't have any more of now. All of mine had 5 to 6 roots instead of the usual 4. And then they elongate and go down and wrap around my jaw, you know. But I don't have any more. All I have is just the very front teeth right here, 14 of them in the very front. I don't have any chew left. They're all gone.
Out of all my teeth, I got most of mine built, but the ones that will always stay to be fangs.
Yeah, your incisors.
It's weird though, because when he built them up shorter than what the teeth were originally, so it looks like I've actually got vampire fangs.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, my dad had very looking incisors.
Lee, it's 5 a.m., brother. You know, I appreciate the support, but if you're tired, my friend, you know, bless him.
It's obvious he's a night owl like the rest of us.
He's hardcore. I'll give him his dues.
Hey, Zygon just entered.
I think out of everybody, he's been in every single one of my lives.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's one he's missed.
I think he probably enjoys hanging out here because we're real. We're not putting on airs. We're not doing all that crap. We're just people. Take it or leave it. You know? Well, apparently he takes it.
Yeah.
So
hey, much respect for the guy.
Yeah.
You know. Which one you talking to? Me or oh yeah, the curly cut. That's Tiger. Mine's with a K.
Yeah, Mark with a C.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, my boy. I have to chew it like a rabbit. Because it's just the front teeth. So everything has to be chewed like a rabbit. So anything sharp, pointy, tough, just tears at my gums. I have to be super careful. And like Cody, I lay it flat on my tongue and then jam it against the top of my mouth so it crumbles.
Yeah, I used to do that. That or if it's too sharp, like a crisp or something, I'll take a sip of water or sip of drink with it, and it softens it.
Usually, if I'm having chips, I have them with the cottage cheese.
Mm.
And I'll put the cottage cheese and the chips in the same bowl, kind of on one side and the other, and then I'll just gradually work them over and let the juice from the cottage cheese soften them.
Mm.
Or if I use like cheese sauce dip, I'll poke 2 or 3 of them in there and just let them soften a bit, and then I'll pull them out and just keep rotating new ones in.
He's fell asleep in the carrier bag.
And Christy says, I'm all for no bullshit. Thank you for that.
Not a problem. That's what we do.
Good day, bad day, whacking out on pain medication, whatever. I'm here, and I might be a total goofball or I might be a bitch, but I mean,
Exactly. And, there's pointless being somebody you're not.
I don't
We
know.
are
That
who we
whole
are.
thing I tried when I was young, once or twice, and it just was uncomfortable. It was awkward. It was weird. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why do people think they need to do that? So I'm just me. Take it or leave it. I don't give a
Yeah,
crap
exactly.
like me or not.
Yeah. But some people might think you're brash and upfront and rude at times, but hey, at the end of the day, that's just part and parcel of who you are. You say what what's on your mind. You don't give no shit. So
They'll send you an invoice tomorrow. Jamie had to go to bed. She's too tired for the night after the day of all her activities. And
if you
working with
send your details to what is it again?
He's registered.
Auction. Yeah, we registered. We'll just send you the invoice.
Yeah, he's already registered. They're going to do that stuff when Jamie gets up in the morning. They're going to get together and go through all that and pop out the invoices and what have you. So you'll be able to pay for it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to go down to the shop, see if the scales are still there. Because I mean, for $5, brand new, it's just like the normal standy-on scales. So.
Well, when I weighed Cody's package, I just used my scale, my human weight scale, because it's got a digital readout. And then I added a couple ounces to make sure.
Now, because obviously this whole postal thing's changed, what they've said is if I can get there's now a new app where it's like what Pirate Chip is now. They will have to come and pick them up at your door, but you're only allowed a certain amount of packages a day to go.
Yeah.
So see if I have 12 packages, only 4 of them will go on that day. 4 of them next, 4 of them the next, but at least they'll go out. You know what I mean? And
yeah, there's people that are really heavy into the resale, and literally when the postal man comes, they can load half their truck, and that's what they're trying to control is the big ones like that. That they need a truck by itself to come by their house and pick up because they've got so much.
Yeah.
Well, so they're regulating.
In order to get that pickup, all I have to pay is, I think it's 72p, which is about $1. So all I can do is over time is add like 50 cents to something,
Yeah.
And it pays for that. So
yeah.
But I haven't looked into it fully yet, so I'm not 100% on it.
Well, I tried weighing Peters and Dauber's packages that I sent that same day, and they wouldn't read on the scale, so I knew they were, under a pound. So I put them at a pound and then 1.25 pounds on one of them, because just feel weight, and just paid that little bit of extra on it to ensure. Because I tinkered around with it, put like 3/4 pound, and then I did a pound, and then I did like 1.25 pounds, and it was the same price. So I went on the higher because I want to make sure that they didn't get one of those things stuck on the box where they owe money on the other end, So I went on the higher end. It's the same price in that little bracket that I was working with. So I just went on the higher end. If it's less, no big deal. But I know it's covered.
See, it's the same. I mean, the thing I've got to worry about is over here it's kilograms.
Yeah.
You know,
The
so
little
see if I
type
weigh a box.
calculation. Yeah.
Yeah, so if I weigh a box and it comes up like 3 kg, you say, what the hell? Consider
Yeah.
that in the pounds. I'm not that savvy, you know what I mean? So
Well, somewhere around here, I've got a postal scale, but I couldn't find it. I think it's in
Yeah.
one of my cabinets over here that I couldn't get to.
yeah,
Because there's boxes in front that I can't lift.
yeah.
So I couldn't move them to get in the cabinet. So I just roughed it. I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Yeah, what a squashy lot that was as well, Mark. That was actually one of the big squashy lots. I love it because she'll go out and she'll spot something. She'll go, I want that, but not for me, for the squashy lot. And she'll go around and she now digs into the Hot Wheels and goes, oh, they haven't got that one. I haven't got that one. Or she'll find something and she'll go, I know it's stupid, but do you think they're like them? I'm like, I don't know. Don't get it if they like it, they like it. And then she'll be sitting here. I'll be going to put something away. I'll throw it in the cupboard. I'll have that for me squashy lot. It's great. I love it a bits. And the best thing about it, you also get a silver dollar in there as well. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. There might be a few extra bags of sweeties in there thrown in as well, Mark. So
I only got all that done.
yeah, I think on that bombshell it's been 2 hours. I think I'm going to get some sleep. It's 5 o'clock over here, so
Didn't you nap this afternoon?
I did, but I only managed to get like an hour and a bit.
Which makes you often wake up tireder than you felt that before you lay down. Yeah.
Yeah, not just that, taking me tablets while you're that tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, watch this space, Mark, because she tries to beat the squashy lots every week. So if this one's epic, yeah, I'm dreading the next one.
You're
As
not
long
the
as she doesn't like, yeah, well, that's why she likes them because it's hers. Yeah, the money goes to the PayPal, but it'll go straight to her. I'll not touch it.
Yeah.
You know, it'll go from PayPal to her Cash App. And then if she needs anything along the shop, she's always got money there.
Yeah.
So
it just keeps her a little bit in there, you know.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we have a joint account where I'll control what comes in and what goes out because of the mind that she's in. And but for her independence, she likes to be able to go to the shop and say, listen, babe, can I have, like, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I just put it to where she's got her own card. She can go down the shop. She's got like quite a bit of money on it. She can just go down and, well, she used to go down and just spend regardless for the sake of it. You know, she'd go down and she'd buy crap tons of like sweets and everything and then sit in the cupboard for like 5-6 months. You know? So I got it to where when we used to go out, I used to say, well, listen, if you want that, you buy it. You know, there's your card, you know, but make sure that you're gonna have, if you have it, you're gonna eat it and all that, or you're gonna use it. And recently, past few months, she's just been going out and getting the one thing here that you want, so the one thing there. So, I mean, she went out and bought a DVD personally for a giveaway for her channel. So I was like, that's fine. It's up to you what you do.
Yeah.
So
she's modified her thinking on the way that she buys stuff. That's good.
Thank you, Tiger. She loves anything. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it a bit, but because she has a mind of a younger person, when she gets something like that, she cherishes it. I mean, she's got a Minion T-shirt when I first bought her. She loved Minions. She won't even put it on in case he gets a mark on it. Hey, Tiger, don't worry about it, brother. You know what I mean? We all have things to do. It's life.
At this point in time, with everything the way it is, if you've got work, you gotta work.
Yeah, definitely.
You
I'd
don't
rather
know
you
if you're
work
gonna
than
shut
worry
back
about
down and
money.
it's gonna be jerked out for money again, like Peter.
Yeah.
Got back to work like a week and a half ago. He was saying something last night about like at the end of the week, they're gonna lay off again.
Yeah. Well, they are over here. The furlough and a lot of people over here. Well, I know I'm no longer basically classed as Kate's carer anymore because I was Kate's carer when she was getting, because she doesn't get her disability benefit anymore. I don't do that, so I got laid off there. So our income went from being X amount to almost
fraction
half.
thereof.
Yeah, basically, less than
Yeah.
me and Kate to live on are less than what Cody lives on.
Yeah.
You know,
And me and Cody
and
live on about the same.
yeah, but because the way I have it is because the majority of Kate's things are paid for. I don't have that excess to cover. The only thing I have to cover is her phone bill, her internet bill, her gas and electric.
Utilities, basically.
Yeah, but the place has like the key meters and card meters, so I can put $30 on that 1 week. That would last her 3 weeks. So within that 3 weeks, we're saving money. So that's how we do it. And every so often, every time I get paid, half of it will automatically go into Squash's little bank that she has to go to the shop.
Mm-hmm.
So if I need to go out and say if I go downtown somewhere and I see a bargain for $10, she'll go out and she'll pay for it on her card. And that's how I managed to end up getting like half the stuff. So it's crazy how having so little, but able to work it so you can
make ends meet.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been to the top. I was engaged to be married for 9 years to a millionairess. You know, I was at the top. I was at everything. I was always, and I've been right at the bottom to have literally nothing. I used to go into the job centre purposely to get a £2 like little bonus check so I could go to the shop and get a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I've
lived on the bridges. So I've been on both sides of the spectrum, and I know it's hard on both ends. You know, when you've got everything, you don't think it's hard, but when you've got nothing, it's like, But the way I'm sitting in the minute, just above the bottom, I know though there's only one way to go, and so I'm just going to slog on the way I'm doing. If it takes me another 10 years, I don't mind. As long as that woman has a roof over her head and she's warm and she's got food in her belly, that to me is ideal. You know, I remember once, I'm going back when we first got together, in 6 years, we basically had nothing. I went out and got all kitted up by the local council. I went out and sold my washing machine, I sold my cooker, sold everything, just so I could go out and buy her a bed. At the time, you know, and people thinking, "Oh, well, why'd you do that?" Well, why not? Somebody needed it more than I did. I get these for £8.60, so you're looking at about $9.50. But I can get one of them for the same price. So
is that tobacco or cigarillos?
Yeah.
What?
It's just rolling tobacco.
Oh, okay.
But it's the 50-gram pouch. It's the big one. So I mean, when normally you pay for the 30-gram, which they do over here, you pay like £11-12, but this is what they call imported. People do like runs and that, so they don't pay no duty on that. That's how we get it cheap.
Well, Tiger, the ones that I smoke are generics. They're actually made in Canada. But the name brands like Marlboro, yeah, they're about $10 a pack. But I don't.
See, I remember when they used to do 10s. They don't do 10s anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 20s now. But I remember when you used to be able to open and had like the funky things on the packs and that. So now I bought myself one of them, and I just stuck the box in there.
Oh yeah, little case.
Yeah, it's a little rubber case. Yeah, it's ideal.
They used to make cases to fit mine, but they don't anymore.
Yeah, yours will be the
I can make one. I know how to make them, so.
Yeah.
But I just don't use one anymore.
I mean, it's ideal for me because it doesn't. This case doesn't slip. So if I went to like put on the thing, it won't slip off. And
I always did a soft one, soft side.
Yeah.
Because I buy cigarettes in the box, so I can do a soft side case and it's fine. I'm not gonna get smoked.
What Kate is wanting, she's wanting. I don't know why she's wanting one of these. She's seen it on one channel. She wants a machine where she can just go and pull the handle, and 20 fags will come out. I was like, yeah. How am I going to keep that stocked up? She smokes like a chimney. I know. I remember back in the day. I mean, I used to be able to go up to the local ice cream man and go, get a couple of cigarettes for 10p.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been smoking since I was 11, and I'm now 42 this year. So
I started when I was 16, and I just turned 51 in September. So.
Damn.
But I remember the folks had a business on Main Street, and right behind their business, across the alley, was a grocery store. And I would get sent over there fairly regular for paper goods or snacks or whatever. And oftentimes when I went over, Dad would want me to pick him up a couple packs of smokes. Well, I'm talking single digit years into the early double digit years, like 8, 10, 11, 12 years old. And once or twice somebody would question me on it. And I just hand him Dad's business card and say, call Dad, he'll clear it. Or Mom, if she's, because she stays in the shop and he does the going in the truck and doing the on-site work. And they'd call and go ahead and let her get them. I told her to pick them up. So and they're like, well, how are you going to get them home? And I'm not going home. Their shop's right across the alley here. All I got to do is go walk across the alley and I'm in the back parking lot of where their business is. Oh. Because I'd walk up there from the school, which was, I don't know, 6 or 8 blocks was all.
Yeah.
After I got out of school. And then if Mom needed stuff from over there, she couldn't leave the shop because she had to be there to answer the phone and take care of the customers. She'd make up a little list. And when I got there, I'd run over and get everything for her. And sometimes a few things for the house too, while I was getting or whatever for the shop. And I had a little cart that if it looked like I wasn't going to be able to hand carry, I could wheel the cart over and I'd park it inside the door by the cashier and say, can you watch this? I've got to go get stuff for my mom and then I got to have this to get it home. And that's what I do. And they worked with me and they got to know me,
Yeah.
They had a business up there for, I don't know, a good decade or better.
See, I mean, with the cigarettes, I've tried quitting umpteen times. I mean, I've actually quit like 2 years, and then I don't know, just went to the shop one day, bought a deck of 10. And
I almost quit when Mom died, and we were doing the move over here. We were having to move beforehand. They had what was known as an ARM loan, adjusted rate mortgage. They put out, and when the financial crash happened in the States, they had all these programs to help people get out from under these loans that they had put out. And she was trapped in one. And she also fell through every crack for every program because trust me, I did my research, tried everything. And literally the month she died, that mortgage was going to reset. And we weren't going to be able to pay it. So we were having to move out of the home that they bought 47 years before together when they got married. You know. But in the process of that, I was quitting smoking and I was losing weight. And I was doing really good on both until Mom suddenly died. She was 2 weeks from coming home. She was in a rehab. She'd had a stroke. And she was just having to meet certain goals so that mobility wise and stuff like that, I could take care of her at home with my disabilities. That close. And it backfired. Complications arose and she was gone within a week. And that threw me into an emotional tailspin in the midst of all this other stuff, having to move and dealing with all of her, you know, because I was paying all her bills and covering all of her stuff. And I was her caregiver, advocate, and power of attorney. So, you know, I had a lot on my plate and I continued to lose weight. I lost 120 pounds during that time. But the smoking, I couldn't get stopped. I couldn't. Too much stress. I mean, I was in so far over my head, but I muddled my way through. I'm still smoking, but I've kept that weight off. What little bit went back on after my back blew, I've got like 5 or 10 pounds left of that, and I'll be back down to the weight that I was originally. But yeah, the smoking, I don't think it's going to happen. It's just, yeah, the one vice that I can't cut loose of. And I've cut loose of a fair few of them in my life. But yeah, that one. But it is what it is, you know.
It is.
But yeah, I remember paying the kind of prices Mark's talking about in the chat, the, you know, buck and a nickel a pie, back when I was getting them for Dad at the grocery store. Yeah, I find it relaxing.
Yeah, it used to de-stress me, but now it's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah, I can relate to that, Mark, because it's killing me now. But if you look at my whole health, everything I have going on, the pain levels that I have now, no possibility of getting any of that fixed, fused, joints replaced, anything like that. I'm looking at a world of pain, not too far down the road. And I'm also looking at a chair. The chair I can deal with. Higher and higher and higher pain levels. I'll end up on medications, won't have a brain. I'll just be a mush head. That's not something I'm looking forward to. So if my life is shortened by the smoking, at least I won't have to go there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just reality.
Yeah.
Everybody's all about longevity of life. How about quality of life? You know, and that's what I'm looking at is quality of life.
I'd rather have the quality than the land, but
I'm going for quality over quantity. I mean, what's the sense in being here if you're flat fucking miserable? Duh.
yeah, trust me, I have that exact thought every day.
It just is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people, you know, doctors and other people, you know, they just, oh, you know, you got to do this and you got to do that. And I'm like, I don't got to do shit. You know, they're all about longevity. And they don't look at the bigger picture and quality. So yeah, I'm here forever, but I'm totally miserable while I'm doing it. Yeah, that's helpful. But you talk about something like that to a doctor and they're absolutely horrified. They're
Oh, yeah.
you know, keep you alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look at all the
Yeah.
drugs that Tina and Tim are under right now. And Tina's quitting smoking.
Yeah, she's doing well.
Mhm.
Well impressed. Mm. Mutual respect for doing that. It must be hard, you know.
Well, especially right now with everything going on with Tim, and he's
Yeah.
the only income maker, and he
Mhm.
can't work right now. And it doesn't look like he's going to work anymore for the rest of the year.
Mm.
And they got bills to pay and groceries to buy, and no source to do that.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, I tried that when I was younger. It makes me sick. So
Well, on that bombshell, guys, I'm sitting here falling asleep. So,
yeah, you need to go to bed, huh?
but thank you everybody for being here and chatting. You know, I will be on sometime tomorrow. I might even do a little video. So I'm starting to get the YouTube bug back in my head. So
Well, that's good.
thank you everybody,
Hey,
and
man, you'll get there.
yeah, thank you for everybody that joined my auction as well. So much appreciated. So good night. Hope everybody's safe and well.
Night, everyone. Love y'all.